Hello. Hello? Hello? Oh, okay, now it's working. Okay, so, this is not me even trying to remotely, even do my YouTube channel anymore. Just an update of the world from a couple years back where, things have actually expanded. I think when I first started this, we didn't really have this over here, which is right here. This is Dumb Crack's place, a friend of mine on PlayStation. You can come up over here. He added this little area right here, which was pretty cool. We can go ahead. Treehouse is still here. So, yep, I think if I haven't seen the video in a while, so I'm going to have to look back at it. When I was doing this, I know a lot of this wasn't around. I know that I know I had the tree houses, and this gigantic monstrosity over here, but I know that was there. There's been a lot of changes here actually. The farm's still here. I think this got all changed out here. I don't think I had the mushroom thing here, but we now have these, of course. I think I was building that castle over there. Nothing's really changed with it. This has been added as well, along with the bamboo. Everything else looks pretty much the same. Look over here. This rail is still here, over to the next house as over there. But when I was doing my live stream a couple years back, I was building this thing here. I was in the process of building it. So, I think I may have touched bases on the little extra, that detail that got done to it by a friend of mine, NDK. Let's see here. I believe this house was here as well. This is James's place right here. So we're just gonna go and walk right in. So of course he really didn't do much with his place, but hey, it's something. I enjoyed everybody's builds that came in here a few years back. I know it was kind of a disaster, but I know this got changed. Of course, there's a lot of maps that got kind of the same. Well, there's 3 that are the same. I think we were trying to do something where we did like, you know, this is when this got built and all this stuff. So there's a couple things like you can tell right here that got added. This wasn't there. Right here, this is some guy's house or someone's house. Not gonna really get into detail of what happened with this guy here. Of course, this was here as well. I think I might have done some extra little bit of things to this, but not 100% sure if I went into detail with how this looks. I know I replaced the flooring. There used to be a little balcony here. So other than that, everything looks vaguely the same. Hey, how's it going? The trophy case has expanded, of course. Now with heads, mob heads, and elytra, and so on and so forth. we've also expanded quite a bit here. The farm had one cow in it. Oh, well, the farm was pretty much over on this side at one point in time. I decided to actually make this like more of a horse area instead. Sorry, I'm gonna move my phone away from here. I just wanted to make sure sound was good. So this is the horse area right here. At one point in time, I think if you look at any of my older videos, I'm not telling you to, you don't have to, this was one cow with nothing but food in here. So I've expanded this for chickens, the pigs, and everything. So we got mushrooms over there, we have cows right there, we have sheep right there. We also decided to add rabbits, so we've got a big rabbit area right here. They're all around here, which kind of helps lag the damn thing. Sometimes it's difficult for a lot of people to play on, so kind of hoping to fix that, so whoever does eventually join. This is the food for like breeding the animals and whatnot. Let me go ahead and turn this damn thing down. Sorry for any kind of echo or anything that might be going on. This barn got extended quite a bit. I think it ended right here, I believe, and then it got extended out. This is still here from a long time ago. If we go over here, storage place has actually got extended because it used to be just this area here, which got extended out this way. And then also there's a stairway right there to go up, but pretty much if you want to go up, you just kind of just go right up. And then we extended it because of course they added new blocks and dyes and all kinds of crazy stuff, so that was pretty cool to be able to add extra stuff to this. I actually really enjoy it. There's this stairway up here, so you can go right up to here and see around. Ate chickens. We already have enough lag, can't have more. I need to separate everything so that way things are not as bad as it is. At one point in time, the village was really tiny. It used to go out this way. Of course, we had this little monstrosity that I built because I was trying to find the best way to get the honey and the honeycomb and all that stuff. I think I showed this in a video, but there's a couple houses that got added, like that one there. I extended a lot of this stuff outward. I don't know, I really liked this world and I really didn't want to give it up. So, of course, a huge wheat farm, because I was doing my best to get enough people food, and it was just becoming more difficult for as many people that were coming in here and playing to keep everything going, and trying really hard to make sure everybody was trying to enjoy themselves while they just jumped on here and played. I built this house right here because at one point in time, before once again I got griefed, now I kind of learned my lesson on bringing people in here and pretty much making a copy of the world to make sure this kind of stuff doesn't happen anymore. I extended this because my plan was to do something with this. I haven't really decided what I'm going to quite do yet. I can make it over here. This was a turtle area, but now they're all glitched out, so they're just kind of floating there. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this little village that got made. And we're going to go ahead and go out this way. But I think this was closed off at one point in time, and then we extended it. And then, I have to look at, like I said, I gotta go look back at my older videos. So we're gonna go on over here. Young lady, which went by Min. I'm not gonna give her screen name or anything, but she made this little house, which was pretty cool. This was like more of a temporary house, and I told her just keep the build because it was a build that she made, and I enjoy people's builds. And of course, we'll get into that one in a minute here. This was supposed to be a farm. We had XP farm going on over here, which kind of broke after the update. And then we had the bamboo farm, which also broke after the update. We also kind of trapped a couple dogs around here, so if anybody ever joins here, that the dogs are actually spawning over here quite often, which is kind of crazy. Let me wait till nighttime here. I will be back in a moment. I don't know who's in here. I know I seen a second person come in here, but just give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, apologize. Hopefully, whoever was in here is still in here. I want to skip through tonight, but I will show a high-end view of this as well, because kind of get a better aspect of like the things that have been done in here. It's crazy. But we're gonna go ahead. This is actually a real life friend of mine that actually I also work with. He made this right here, and of course his million dogs that he had to breed, which doesn't help any at all. We gotta keep some kind of the mobs down here. As you can see, it really lags right now in this area, at least in this area. I'm gonna borrow his bed real quick. Yeah, it lags pretty bad. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping to get that fixed. But yeah, this is a pretty. He's got a pretty good detail here. Of course, he likes purple. His name is Purple on here. Yeah, so this was probably one of the newest ones from I think my second video that I made about the world when it expanded. So we're gonna go ahead and go outward here. And like I said, the lag is so bad. Doors doesn't want to shut right away. We gotta get rid of these chests because that doesn't help any as well. He asked me if there's any way he can make this this leaf here, and I said, you know what, go for it. This was his like sheep thing that he had going on here, but there's so many sheep in here, and then you got everything going on over there and everything up here. It was really hard to actually play at one point in time, so we actually had to kill all of them off. So, of course, during my live stream, there was a lot of kids that joined. Great kids, I'm not going to say. But they, of course, a couple of them actually were griefing and looting and stuff like that. So I had to let them go. But going back off of Min, which is right over here, um, she wanted to make a Hobbit Hole, so which was pretty cool. I've seen a couple be done on YouTube and stuff, so she did an amazing job here. So we're gonna go right in here real quick, and we got this right here. This is her little Hobbit Hole, which was pretty interesting to actually see done. I've seen it on YouTube. It was pretty cool to actually see this in my world, actually. I love seeing people's creative parts. I love seeing all that stuff. So well, we're gonna go on over here, and another personal friend of mine made this for me because he said that I needed a bigger area because, well, he wasn't gonna stay in here because he didn't agree with duplicating. So he came here just to build real quick, and I said, you know, hey, a build's a build. That would be my tree house right up there. He thought, hey, you need a nicer thing. So this was actually at one point in time one of the nicest builds in here. Still is one of the nicest builds, actually. So he made this little thing here, little thing, big thing. I just kind of added a little balcony area, which really didn't need it. I just want to be able to look over if I'm in here, if I decide to go over here, that I could kind of still see everything on this side. In the back area that is going to be worked on hopefully shortly here. So we're just going to go run on over here, and we're going to go upstairs. Yeah, his attention to detail was it's just amazing. I think this was one of the coolest little things. I like seeing everybody's artistic, their vision of everything going into one world. It's crazy. So we're gonna go over here. Like I said, I didn't really need that balcony. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to add a little touch of mine in here, but you know, I could see everything over here just fine. And yeah, this is it's pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and go out of here. If the screen names are not on here, then I don't say them. What she left is blank, so I'm not gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna say his name's Maddie. That's well, all I can say. Right here, this is a friend of mine, real life friend of mine. His name's Jorgen. He built this thing. Wasn't the biggest fan of him using the diamond, but I think this came out pretty nice, actually. His idea was, once again, I said it just caused so much lag I had to stop it, but he had a rail just going around. He had a minecart going around and around, and like literally a place to go around. So I'm not gonna dig in this stuff because, you know, it's not mine. So yeah. So we're gonna go on up here. So yeah, I'm sure you guys already noticed. Yes, I've done a lot of duplicating this before they patched it. Unfortunately, I can no longer do that. But yeah, this is his thing here, and then he built all the way up here before they decided to make the map bigger. This used to go to the edge of the map, to that side, to that side, to that side. So that way we could, no matter what, we just had to go around one way or another to be able to find our way home. If we didn't have a compass or we died or something, it would be easy to come home. So now we're gonna go on over here. I remember this, both these people's here. So during my stream, Taco Slayer, which is right here, built this big hotel, which was one of the biggest things that we had in here. Also one of the nicest. So it goes all the way to the top. Well, we're gonna go on up there real quick. So this is where I was able to actually, before that happened there, I used to be able to come up here and then look around, which was pretty cool. I put these up here. These weren't up here. I put them up here because I was always afraid I might fall off, or someone might jump up there and fall off, and then, yeah. So, the idea for this, I'm not 100% sure what his idea for this was, but of course he's no longer on here, so. This right here was one of the kids I happened to boot out. I did say if he wanted me to break down his build, all he had to do is ask, and I'd be happy to. I even gave him a chance to, like, literally come back and try to fix things, but we're not going to go down that route. But yeah, it was a pretty interesting build. I thought it was pretty cool. Of course, I just put a little fireplace there. Then I made a, down here, I just wanted to keep expanding this as much as I could. I made an aquarium. I don't think the fish are in here anymore. Oh, there is. There's one right there going around the ground. I had a few other fish in here. I don't know what happened to them. So, yeah. We're not even going to go through that again. But yeah, that's a little aquarium that I made. My plan was to make it go all the way this way and all the way that way, so that way people kind of walk all around it, and it would be a gigantic thing. And I don't know, the plan kind of got shortened. Of course, and then this right here was the kind of apartments. So like if you came in, hello Frank. If you first came in and you wanted to build and you just needed to kind of set yourself up, so once you came in here, you would come to an apartment, you would put your screen name right here saying this is your area, temporary area, and then you would have, well, there was a trident in here. I need to take the minecarts out, but then there's food and stuff that you needed that was sitting right here, so this would be your little area until you could build where you want to build. So there's eight little apartments right here, and they came in handy. They did. And then anybody's like extra stuff, or they just want to throw it in here for people to go through, they could. This was like the community chest for the little apartments. I know it's probably not the best looking thing. It was my, cause I did a lot of box things, and I wanted to keep trying and do extra stuff. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, this was one of my very, like first builds that I did. So we're gonna go over here, and of course right here, this is, Swag Hero, right here. This is his name right here. He made this. This right here, really, like, was before, this was actually after Taco Slayer came in and built his little hotel, or his big hotel. We went ahead and he made this, and this was probably the nicest build, right? You know, I just, like I said, I love seeing everybody's creativity, and it was just, it was amazing. It was actually pretty cool. Originally we had the little dragon egg, we had the dragon egg in here, and the plan was to do something with this right here, so this would be, either like an enchantment area. We were planning on taking everything out of there, and then, we didn't know if we were going to bust that down or not, but, the plans pretty much got changed, from being here to being over there, and we just left everything the way it was. Of course, he's once again another person that is no longer on here. He built and he played for a little bit, and then he left. Once again, here's another one. There's no name on it. I took it off due to the fact of he was a griefer, and this is why a lot of my settings are changed now, due to the fact of the griefing, and pretty much put a cast of lava through the whole thing and ruined everything. Thank God at that point in time they didn't have autosave, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on from this. He was recently in here. Once again, he didn't put a screen name, so I'm not going to go ahead and share that. This was pretty much open for the longest time, and I just couldn't stand seeing it anymore, so I had to just put a roof on here temporarily. He actually came in here a couple days ago, and I didn't know who it belonged to at one point in time, and then finally he joined, and he goes, "Oh no, this was mine. That's what I did." I'm like, "Oh sweet, now I know who it belonged to." But of course, he doesn't have a name, and his builds are way different now. This is very much what his builds were when he was pretty much still kind of learning. This right here is my niece's house right here. She's still young, so she's trying here, so she still needs to finish it up. But yeah, this is what she got, and this was her little house. I need to put a new daylight sensor up there. I'm gonna go ahead and steal her bed for a moment so I can skip through the night, because we still got a ways to go here. And like I said, this world just keeps getting bigger. I think it's amazing seeing everybody's different takes on things, like the Hobbit Hole, the little house, the big house over there, this gigantic monstrosity of what my friend made, the cool little hotel, the circle-ish thing, little house over here, and then I didn't even get on this one. This was also one of the second kind of flows through here. This kid was building here, and of course he didn't get far due to the fact that once again, kind of a griefer, so he's gone, and him and his friend decided to attach their places together, because he was building down here and then he was building here, so they just attached it. So I thought that was pretty cool to see the little difference and everything. So yeah, I had a little zombie pigman right there, and I had a couple other ones, but yeah, long story. But yeah, once again, they didn't get far due to the fact that he was like him, so things didn't pan out the way they were. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go out this way, make sure that door shuts. Now we're gonna go on over here, and I have another one that's way over there, well, not way over there, but it's over that way, so we'll go over there here in a minute. So we're gonna go over here. This was my attempt on a end house. I wanted to I don't know, kind of capture a little thing over here, probably put more end stone around it. If we walk right in here, of course we got dogs. This dog's head's chopped off. Hello. And then we have a cat right here. Oh yeah, I have a little mite. I was using ender pearls, and I wound up being able to catch it in here, naming it, and now it won't despawn. So it's pretty cool to actually have that a part of the end house. Of course, the go with the flow. We got purple all around. Everything that has to do with the end, except the enchantment books, is just more of a aesthetic because of the purple. Of course, a purple shulker box, and yeah, we got end rods and all that other stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and go down here, and that's all that has to do with that. Now, this is the Nether House. So here we go. If we go on over here, zoom over that way, and well, at one point in time, this house was, this was kind of what it looked like until I decided to try to put a anchor down here, not really thinking it was gonna blow up, but yeah, it blew up, and so a lot of things kind of got ruined. Always double check your stuff before you put it out. So like, I lost quite a bit of stuff. I had another chest here full of end stuff, or nether stuff, and yeah, yeah. But yeah, I had like another one of them on that side, and I had a bunch of stuff down here that made it look pretty cool. But yeah, unfortunately, I need to do my research before I do anything. So yeah, mistakes happen, and I suffered for it. So alright, we're gonna go on up here. Of course, you have your two dogs right here, hellhounds. Of course, got the soul sand right here. I thought would be pretty cool with soul lights and everything. So that's a whole little end area. Go around it. Get your entries and just keep going around and around and around. Yeah, so this was pretty cool. Oh yeah, I was actually fixing this. That's the reason why this looks like it does. So, anyways, this was my another attempt on trying to get my builds to kind of look a little different. This was more like a little hut that I wanted to make. So I was trying different things to kind of aspect my builds. I know they're probably not the best, but these cats are just gonna sit there on my box. You can get back, please. Thank you. Get over there. Thank you. Alright. So, yeah, anything that I get, I kind of throw in here, and then I organize it later on, bring it over to the storage. So we're gonna go over here. This is a little room, so I can actually see out here and all that stuff. And little farm area, I thought would be, yeah. So this was another aspect of me trying to fix my build skills, and they're still not the greatest, but trying here. We have a zoo right here, and then you have the ocelots, and I want to get some more parrots over here. We got some pandas. If you look over here, I have a polar bear, but yeah, the other one, somehow something happened and it died. I got killed or something happened. I can't really recall what happened, but I tried to get another one over here, and it's been more of a hassle trying to get it over here. So we're gonna go ahead and shut that. So this is like a little zoo. You got the foxes and your polar bear and ocelots and all that good stuff. So yeah, the foxes are all through here. So now we're gonna go over here. This is my nephew Alex's place. I helped him kind of do a couple of things. Let me get my... Before I decided to actually jump on here and do this live stream, I was kind of like just running around doing things. So let me just move this out of the way here. Right over here. So you look down, I helped him with this little thing right here, so you can have like a little aquarium underneath, so you can be walking, all that stuff. So here was another acquirement to my builds, but I'm sure people have already done it. I just wanted to try to help him. I'm gonna go over here, and now we're gonna go to my other nephew, Brendan. That his little build right here. So now we're gonna go over here. He wanted aspects of everything. We're gonna go. Yeah, this is his little build right here. It's your average little Minecraft area. I built another village right over there, so we're gonna go over there in just a moment. I have more stuff I have to show right over there, so first we're gonna go over here. I actually should have maybe grabbed my elytra so that I could have actually got through this a little bit quicker. This build right here, of course, was by another person, and this person was a pretty big looter. Looted pretty much a lot of chests until that he got cocky with another player that was in here and died, and then that's when we found out he was looting so many things. He was taking so much. It was just a lot. I just don't understand it. But yeah, he had stacks and stacks in here, and I want this for when people come in here, they're able to get like their diamond armor right away and just kind of set themselves up. This was for more of a takeoff spot for elytra, and once again, this is pretty much, he said he couldn't really build, he had no imagination, so he asked me to help, and this is my equipment. So once again, kind of took aspects from different builds and made this. So yeah. So now we're going to go down here, and I believe that he was working on something right over here. Not 100% sure, because this just showed up, and I think he was building this in the middle of doing everything he was doing. But yeah, so of course not finished, and this will possibly get finished here soon. Actually, I might go ahead and try to get this all done, just so it actually looks like halfway decent. So once again, not saying my builds are the greatest, because they're really not. Another village that I made, I wanted to get something else going, so like when raids happen, I'm not over there where they spawn underneath and all this stuff, so I decided to come over here to make this a little bit more, yeah, I can do raids, not a problem, just run around. And then we, of course, right over here have a XP farm, in a way, I guess you would say. This was more so mobs would spawn in the dark, and like we're more kind of hoping for creepers because we wanted to get the gunpowder. So yeah, we were working we dug pretty deep here to make this happen right here. So going over here, this is where you can go AFK and let them spawn. This right here we set up for trophy. So that skeleton trophy, you just go right all the way back there, and you hit that block, that you'll know where to stop. But yeah, you hit this, and then you can get your trophy. We're trying to make a whole achievement trophy area so that way people could get their trophies pretty easy, stuff like that, help people platinum. This was always pretty much a goal of mine, so we should have maybe built it a little bit further off, but mobs were spawning like crazy over here, and we thought this would be the best spot. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and head over here. First in here, I'm going to grab my elytra, so that way I can kind of zoom through this stuff a little bit better here. So we're going to run right over here. And this right here was built by, once again, doesn't have a screen name up there, so I'm not going to say his screen name. He came in and he built this, I kind of call it, we call it the Llama Statue, technically, because that's what it looks like, a llama. But his idea was Assassin's Creed, pretty much. It was an interesting build, but it wasn't until he had this big cobblestone thing that went the build limit, and it just didn't make any sense. So I left it the way it was. I just took all the cobblestone that made no sense going all the way up, which, yeah. Even though I duplicated a lot of things, it was just a waste of resources. And, really wanted people to come and build, and with people wasting that kind of stuff, it just didn't make any sense to keep it like that. So, especially since people, oh, and then I kind of seen a couple of YouTube videos, so I thought, hey, you want to make a little boat area, so I thought that was pretty cool to bring into my world here. Let me get that back out. I was just trying to find different ideas to be able to incorporate into my world. So there are a few builds right over here, and then there's also build, like I said, way over there, and then there's another one that's further off, that MD build, because of the lag was so bad. He just kind of wanted to be in a different area so that way he could, you know, and his build became different, because when we originally made this, oh yeah, well, I missed the Mexican 197 built this little area right here, which once again, like I said, it was a whole different aspect of everything. I think he took a little bit from this and a little bit from that, and like a little bit from that little the one place I was talking about with the oh, and also you can see the pool's actually different from when we did it. The pool that I had looked really crappy, and then we just fixed that. I gotta fix the water right here, but yeah, I think he took a little bit from everybody and built his own little area. So I think he was in the process of doing something, but like I said, I mean, I've been off for about a year, so it's been kind of hard for people to actually play. And I think people just kind of moved on. You know, they did their thing, moved on. They just so, and I can respect that. You know, if you wanna build, but it's always cool to actually see people's, you know, builds and their different way they think, and you incorporate it all into this, and it just, I don't know, it's crazy. I enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and then we want to put the elytra on, and we're gonna go ahead and empty our inventory here. I think I was actually in the, oh, that's what I was doing. I was actually in the verge of, situating the, storage. Sorry, storage. Yeah, that's what I was on the verge of doing. So now I'm going to come all the way back up here just to get this stuff, so not a big deal. We're going to go ahead and throw the rockets right here. I only have 12 of them right now, and I don't want to waste the gunpowder at this point in time, so I did have elytras for a lot of people, and of course they got looted because they would break, and the people weren't putting mending on them, and then they would grab a new one and didn't tell me, so yeah, a lot of the elytras got looted, so we're gonna go ahead and go over. Okay, let's hope I take off on the first try. Alright, there we go. This was not here. I will get into that one here in a minute. So this right here goes all the way to spawn. The rail goes from here to here, so it's easy for people to get here. I finally closed it off because there was so many creeper blow-ups and stuff like that. So this right here is what I said, a friend of mine that built that house over there, and then another guy that built the house over there, I'm going to show here in a minute. They call this the other church, and I'm sure you can aspect other, yeah. So this is their little area right here that he started to build here, and he goes, wow, this is starting to look like a church, and that's when he decided to make it a church. He decided to put a little podium here, and then you can, yeah, we were having a little bit of fun with that. Donations, we just kind of throw rotten flesh and whatever we don't want up in there, so we're going to give a donation of a steak. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here. This right here was my most recent build. Is I did a scale by scale for the Pillager Tower here. I wanted to, once again, I said I wanted to bring more builds here, and I was really hoping to, you know, bring everything in this area here. So, you know, do like an end tower over here, and then a pillager. And I actually thought about putting this right by the village, but I really didn't know how the spawn rate would happen, and I would hate for pillagers to be up here just shooting down at my villagers, and yeah. So yeah, this was yeah, it was pretty good. It took me about almost 6-7 hours to do, but I did it, and pretty proud of this one. So kind of my builds, I'm not gonna really can't really claim this as a build, but I got to do a scale of, you know, step by step of it. So we're gonna go over here. Like I said, there's also a build over here. This is the guy that built the church right here. And now we're gonna go over here to the guy that named it the other church. Alright, so, and of course I have to land right in them berries. Alright, he got sick of mobs jumping up here, so he put a big cage around, and he goes, oh, check this out. So I put soul sand in here so he can have his little jacuzzi. Yeah, he decided to do another portal over here, thinking it was going to go somewhere else. You know, I'm sure we have all made that mistake. This goes all the way to build limit. We can actually, that was crazy that we were able to do that. His own bee. Come on, get your butt in there. You're going to get stuck again. I just know it. There we go. We're gonna go here, and plus he didn't want his foxes and his horse and everything to get out, so this was his build right here. Oop. Of course, as you see, yeah, he just inquired. He just did this over here. He's got another thing in here, but not gonna. I don't think he wants people to see that, so we're just gonna show the room. He grabbed a lot of cryonic obsidian that I got, so he can make this thing right here. This was pretty cool, actually. This was his like bedroom. It was just nothing but obsidian. Then he changed it, so that was pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and go up. He's got his little prisoner right there. And then we're gonna go right here, and you can actually see outward. Once again, he's another guy that likes to have different things, like different blocks and everything in his build. So like he wanted the I don't know what the coarse root thing, and then he wanted some end stuff. I mean, he got some end stuff over here, and then he wanted some nether stuff. So. It was pretty interesting, the things that he's done. So he has this whole view right here, which is pretty cool. And oh, does this show the other house? No, it does not. All right, so we're gonna go on over there. And then there's actually one more build I'm actually forgetting. Quite a ways up there, so it's actually over by that llama area. Someone built a in the mountain, so we're gonna go on over there real quick because I gotta go this way anyways. And I might as well just go ahead and show, like, from the point of view of nighttime, like, seeing this thing grow as much as I did. Oh, jeez. Never take off from the ground. Alright, here we go. The lag is just bad. Alright. suck, I'll die. But yeah, alright, we hit it. Alright. This brings you all the way to a PvP place, so that way you can PvP, so you're not doing it around here. But yeah, you can't appreciate everything until you actually see it from right here. Like, the lights, you see the village, and all that stuff. Like, this world has grown so much, and having so many people come in here and give their own take on everything, it's awesome. Even though I didn't want mine to be the majority of the builds that are in here, of course the Nether House and the End House and the little cabin area, and then of course that thing right here I was telling you guys about, and the tree house, and the village, and the other house that's like quite a ways out there. Did not want it to be mainly me. I wanted aspects of everybody, and that castle that I made, that it doesn't really look like a castle, looks like a piece of crap, but yeah, seeing everybody's like different takes on everything is amazing, and I'm happy, even though a lot of people are no longer in here anymore, to see everybody's take on everything. And that's another build that I had right over here, so we're just going to go ahead and go that way. We'll hit that up here. That's like a little lake house that I built. And we're going to go on over here. And then we wanted to implement some other stuff here. So right when you hit spawn, this used to be just bare, and really wanted to, like, when people came in, they can actually see stuff. So yeah, here we got little rules here, you know, no looting. It's just your cover creeper holes and stuff like that. It's just pretty much any other world you would go to, just to make it not look like crap. So like my nephew built that over there, and then my other nephew built that over there. Then I was trying to see if I can get another nether area that might bring us somewhere else, but this is still in the same chunk, so it didn't really work out. And of course my other build, that once again I try to implement so many different things and get different takes on something and to make it just, yeah. But yeah, we wanted people to see different things, not just a complete and utter just blank area. So you're invited to this right when you walk in, so that way you're not in a big old like blank spot. So yeah, let's see, go over here. I know it's going towards the stronghold. I gotta find out. There's a creeper. Alright, we're gonna take that. Let's see here. I know there's... Just gotta find the Glowstone Trail. Oh, it must be over here. Alright. There it is. So the Glowstone Trail actually leads right over to MD's area. Like I said, he was lagging so much over there. He wound up coming over here and then doing his own little island area. His builds are now way different than they used to be. So like, he went from the treehouse, then he built this. I know his builds are completely different. I went to one of his worlds and it was just phenomenal. The people that were actually able to go in there and build and give their takes on stuff, which, like I said, it's amazing. So, we're gonna go ahead and, yeah, this is his area right here, and then he did his own little mine, which went down there, his farm, which is right over there. So he went ahead and took these little areas, and now we will go ahead and go to the last and final base build type thing. So we're gonna I'm gonna hit it. Bam. Okay. Alright, so you try to cover it up, you know, make it the best you could. And which, like I said, I'm happy with whatever builds people do. He did his own thing. Oh, of course. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Where's my dog? Yeah, we go. Just can't. Oh, well, that sucked. Get down. Just get down. Just get down. Alright. Never claimed to be the best at this, but yeah, so. You go on down here. And he's not really on here anymore, so. But yeah, his little base right here. Like I said, I'm not gonna dig through his stuff. I don't. So there we go. Yeah, this is his little base that he wanted to build, and he did it. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh god! God! All right, let's going into a block. All right. So. Yeah, this is where the world has gotten to. It's grown. If you do want to see older videos, I have a couple of videos. They're quite long. You don't have to watch them, but you can see from what we where we were to where we are. And I just oh yeah got the underwater house. This was the other house that I built, and then there's another rail that brought you all the way over to another village. So I guess I can actually go in here real quick before I end this. But yeah, just like I said, different aspects, and I went bigger this time with this build. So. Of course, these dogs are glitched. I cannot even get these guys up. So, once again, this is in the same chunk, and, you know, might have to get rid of, excuse me, a couple of these mobs and pets or whatever else. But yeah, before I end this, go ahead and just do the last little area. And like I said, there's turtles right by the thing, but this has already went on long enough. I'm sure people ain't gonna want to watch this, and I don't know if people are gonna watch this. So like I said, this is not me trying to fix my YouTube channel or anything else. This is just more showing people that have watched it and was interested on maybe finding out, you know, what happened to this world, and it's still going to this day, but things have changed dramatically, and they're quite happy with it. So yeah, the village is down here. It kind of reminds me of the Resident Evil movie with all the lights on the bottom, but yeah, this was a take on an underwater area that I wanted to do. So. But yeah, that's that is about it. I mean, I guess I go to that one spot, but then I'm gonna end it there. For those of you that have watched this and stuck around, thank you. Probably bored a lot of people, but this house was completely different. It wasn't until I noticed a gigantic creeper hole that I decided to completely change it. Well, it still looks kind of the same. Yeah, of course, people must have been in here. This wasn't here. I just kind of added some stuff, made it more like a lake house. This wall got put up, and yeah. So, and then I put windows all around to make it more of a lake house, because this was just a couple windows here, 4 windows there. Balcony here, which I haven't changed at all, but yeah, this is it. I appreciate you guys all for checking this out, and Whoever watches it, and whoever doesn't. Still appreciate everybody that has came in this world and has built and has gave their take on something and made this what it is today. I couldn't do all these builds for the life of me, and even though you guys are not in here anymore, you guys have given your take on it, and you guys did an amazing job. So this right here is a work in progress. My friend wanted to make a police station. So that is what he's working on right now. So we don't know how far or when this is going to get done, but yeah, it's once again work in progress. A lot of things are a work in progress. But once again, like I said, guys, thanks for bringing this world to life, giving your take on everything. Thank you guys for watching. And if you do want to build in here, I'd be more than willing to open it. Just understand that I will make a copy just because the looting, like looting will get you kicked, griefing will get you kicked. Yeah, you know, I'm a pretty decent guy. I just want people to enjoy themselves and meet new people and be able to have fun and do the same thing that we all have in common. And you know, so there we go. Alright, everybody, you guys have a wonderful day. God bless, and hopefully you guys keep your worlds going. Don't let them fail, because you know what? They can keep growing. Alright, guys. Thank you. You have a wonderful day.